Hello, 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 and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am joined by Tanny, Amy, Sean, Richard,
hello,
and Sean.
Ayo.
And my alarm!
And Amy's alarm!
Yay!
Amy's alarm, yay!
It's time for Amy to wake up and go to school now.
Alright, see you guys. We'll be back in about 6 hours.
The dream
Have fun.
fractures and we all fade away.
It was
Like a
never
11 years old
real,
ago.
real,
Like that,
real.
like the end of the ballroom scene in Labyrinth, just...
Oh, yeah!
This is two existential crises in one night. Wow. We nearly became earlier before the stream started. We nearly became the hallucination in Richard's head. So
Interesting.
Oh.
that was a
Still
discussion
going
that
on.
was had
The full
before everybody
results.
else came.
Yeah.
We're here to continue playing the Rime of the Frostmaiden. And because last time Amy wasn't here, I wrote them a recap. So I've got a recap written and prepared. So let's get on with what happened last time. The group settled down outside the observatory to rest, which also meant waiting 2 hours for the group to be able to take a long rest. Carrion summoned a familiar, an elf owl that he has named Owl Pacino. Moss attempted to do some medicine on Carrion's missing eye, but ended up jabbing him in the eye socket. Dax is writing something in a notebook, which he is keeping secret. And when the time was right, AJ set up the tiny hut and started a long rest. Moss and Carrion took the first watch, and Moss heard something large lumbering in the observatory. Dax and Snicket took second watch. About an hour into it, the temperature, which was already low, plummeted. They looked and saw a large figure either perched or draped on the central spire, who seems to be scanning the city. Frost formed on the outside of the hut, and Snicket tried to invent a new method of taking notes, some sort of apple clay tablet, but the reception on Orange was not good. Cherish took the last watch with Verlaine because AJ can't leave the hut. They talked about what would come next for both of them, and most importantly, Verlaine hinted at chronomancy being possible, with something potentially in Ythryn, which I realise in the notes that I've sent to Amy, I've spelt wrong, because it's a feckin' weird spelling.
Well
That's
done, John.
That's it, game ruined.
As the hut burst, the group inside got a rude awakening due to the accumulated frost on the outside of the hut. Moss and Carrion prestidigitated the group dry, and attempting to see if there was a way to avoid going through the welded shut front door, AJ and Carrion carried Moss, Cherish cast Spider Climb, and carried Snicket, and Dax became a spider, and you entered the observatory through the hole in the roof. You met the arch astronomer who has spent centuries as a green slard attempting to reverse the power of the telescope to potentially remove the other slard from the tower, or move both of them to a safe place among the stars. You also found the inscription on the tower that you needed. The group left and made their way to the ruins of the Necromancy Tower, which was close by but appeared to be completely destroyed. 200 crawling claws were attempting to excavate it, but it was slow going because they were just hands.
Not a
The-
hands here.
A ghost appeared of the High Necromancer Cadavix, who bid you to clear the rubble. You spent an hour and a half clearing the rubble and found the body of Cadavix, causing his ghost to pass into the afterlife, and you found the inscription from the Necromancy Tower as well. As you made your way to the next tower, you spotted a large building that appeared to be a school of some kind, and found a mysterious, ever-full goblet of warm water. Carrion identified it and found it to be harmless and not poisonous. Moss, Snicket, and Carrion have all drunk from it so far, and gained a cantrip that they can cast for the next day at will. Cherish and Dax are currently avoiding it, and now we look to AJ to say, AJ, are you feeling thirsty?
Want a sip?
Down
Immediately.
in one. Down,
Down
in.
in one.
I will refer you back to the ever full and
Down in one.
so AJ's taking a sip from the
Did that sound like a sip to you?
AJ's necking the ever full goblet. Let's do this then. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Oh, it makes me nervous. Oh, there we go. It makes me nervous when people don't talk after I move them into the private room.
You killed me.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Could you privately GM roll a D8, please?
D8, of course.
Okay. Cool. AJ, as you drink the warm water, and it is very pleasantly warm water, you gain the charm of the transmuter. For the next 24 hours, you can cast the Prestidigitation cantrip at will.
Okay.
After 24 hours, which I will keep
Sorry,
track of.
I was checking to see if I already had it, but I do not, surprisingly.
After the 24 hours, the the charm will vanish from you. I am keeping track of the 24 hours because 4 of you currently have charms.
Okay.
So I'll let you know when that's coming up.
That was timing.
Hello.
Hello, we're
Hello.
back.
Fancy seeing you guys.
Oh my god.
AJ drinks from the goblet. And you do know what happened, AJ. You do know the
Yeah.
details, so you can share it with the group if you wish.
So is this after we got dried before?
Yes.
Yes.
So he'll take the drink, feel good, ruffle his feathers a bit, and then spot maybe like a patch on his clothes or something that's still wet. So he just goes, "You missed a spot," and he dries it too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Somebody.
You've got the prestidigitation.
The doodly doo.
What?
John, can you remind me which one I got with a 7, please?
You got chill touch.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I remember because Karen was all excited because it was a necromancy one.
Yeah.
We need,
Moss,
if we
you
need
got
to
the-
be more cold.
The charm of the necromancer.
Damn.
Beautiful.
GM, I just wanted to point something out from the recap. You said Dax was writing something in a notebook, and it was not. It was a secret. This was revealed. He was writing songs, and then when he did a song for the Song of Rest thing, it was about Cherish being awesome.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But everyone gets a song.
Yeah. Also, another point. To screw up the recap, John.
Okay.
Remember, Carrion sent a message to his mum as well.
You did, and I haven't thought of a response yet. Let me look at the message again. That's right. I wanted
Happy Mother's Day, Mummy.
It's just ow my eye.
I can't remember the
my
exact
eye
message.
hurts.
It was like, it was pretty much something along the lines of, yeah, lost an eye.
So, I lost an eye.
Pretty
and,
radical.
Oh, she's
It-
definitely
it's
got the
fair.
club.
But there's no need to keep it secret from the
So-
out of character party. Mum,
The-
don't panic. Used scrying orb in Ythryn, took my left eye, trying to find some prosthesis to replace, or maybe cleric. Love you.
Yeah, fair.
Kiss, kiss.
I can't do kiss kiss. That's too many words.
The kiss him is implied, of course.
Yeah. She knows it's there. She knows it's there. Everyone, vamp.
Vamp for a second.
Ugh.
The message was, what you call a tiefling with one eye?
No
Carrion.
idea. Oh.
How dare you? Karen is while we're in this little hall, like hall of knowledge, teaching, whatever, he's going to give Al Pacino a little scritch.
You need a more professional relationship with your familiar, like what I have with Pliny.
Both Carrion and Al Pacino are going to just stare at you in a just a nonplussed kind.
Wow, I see. Am I not bird enough for you that you need an owl now?
No, of course you're. I just I needed him for things. Do you want to pet him?
I'm joking. I will pet the owl.
Yeah, he's also, in case it wasn't mentioned, he's got a little top hat on as well.
That was not mentioned, no.
That
I
was
was
not
scritching.
mentioned.
I was scritching with my talon.
He narrows his eyes and like rubs his face along.
Oh.
The message comes back to you, Carrion, like the previous night. Have replacement if needed. Detecting large source of arcane power nearby. Can't teleport to you right now. Stay safe. Kiss.
Look out.
Yay! So the previous night, I would have mentioned to I can't remember if I did it before the rest or after the rest, but or during the rest. I think I did it before.
I think before.
So he would have told everyone that, you know, Mum might have a replacement for me, but she can't actually come here right now.
She's
but-
so helpful.
She is help. She's the best. Isn't she great?
Also, I've just found a segment of book that I should have read previously, and I need to revise a thing that happened at the end of your long rest.
Boo!
Could you all please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
No! The last time I did that, I lost an eye.
We all lose eyes now.
You've got one left.
Saving throw.
Constitution saving.
15?
Oh, fuck me.
No.
I don't want.
Let me just roll for Snicket as well.
Do I have any, like, because, no, I don't think I've got any freaking advantage on my Constitution.
And of course he gets a natural 20.
Damn it.
Damn it.
And we should probably get one for Lane as well.
Is that
And-
Xeraphon?
And
fellow?
other guy I keep forgetting the name of.
Xeraphon.
Seraphon, that's the one.
Okay. The DC on that was 15.
Ah,
I just get it.
You get it.
I just get it.
Cherish, Dax, and Verlaine, however,
Make a death save.
you have contracted a disease, a magical disease.
Well, screw you then.
Um,
I'm not going to say it.
this morning and from now until otherwise notified, you are currently feeling isolated and paranoid.
Oh, that's normal Cherish.
Even
Well-
more now.
Come on. Wait, hang on. Oh, is it no, it's not even a spell, is it?
It is not a spell.
Fuck.
Um, so that is just a thing to note, that you are feeling isolated and paranoid, and I'm just going to throw another one in there. You've got clammy skin.
Ew.
Are you
Skin.
saying that they are moist?
Yeah, they're real damp.
Yeah.
It's odd because it's so cold. It's so very cold and yet clammy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how dank?
Anyway, you are still in the school.
Fuck school.
What would you like to do now? Shall I move us over to the map screen?
Sure.
Treat
this
us,
like-
John.
I'm going to assume this is like an abandoned school, or has it been habited
I
recently?
mean, just about everywhere's abandoned, isn't it?
No, it is pretty much an abandoned school.
AJ, out of genuine curiosity, would just ask, so, who amongst us has actually been to school?
No. Kind of-
Homeschooled.
Yes, I mean, not even really. I mean, my mum taught me some stuff, but I mostly just read through all the books and everything that were in our tower.
Hmm.
Did you go to the D&D equivalent of the Fame Academy?
What's Fame Academy?
Fame. I'm
I
gonna
know what
live
you mean.
forever. And etc.
And etc.
I mean, I already know how to fly. 'Cause I got wings. It's
I imagine that's where AJ went.
That is not where I went. Now, the flying I taught myself. I think I had some sort of education, but then again, that was about 150 years ago.
Very drow focused as well, presumably.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Oh god, what was her name?
hurriedly finds a drow name generator.
Mrs. Evelina. Oh goodness, she bullied those boys.
Well, she was mean. And dumb.
Oh my
Stupid.
god, they're all mean, dumb, and sometimes stupid. Yeah.
The Rogue Trader Enthusiast has subscribed for 43 months and says, I come to witness the magical chaos.
What a
Well,
nerd.
Yeah, we're talking about school right now. What about magic?
I worked.
But forever?
Well, I didn't go to school. I just worked. Ran errands and stuff.
Well, I mean, like work can teach you things. Like, it
Yeah.
can teach you- like it's like working skills.
Yeah, I suppose.
What about you, Cherish? Did you go to school? Did you?
In a way we did. But then later on, we then later on went homeschooled. I kept getting into fights.
What was it's
So-
homeschool? That's
No, like we went to school for a while and then we were homeschooled afterwards. I kept getting into fights.
Oh, okay. Well,
So we're a bunch of shut-ins.
well, sometimes it's more rewarding to learn things yourself.
I found. Me and my mum, we just kept away from everyone, so it's kind of needed. But I still learned everything I needed to learn, so it was all good.
Mm-mm.
I mean, most of the things I needed to learn anyway. I didn't really know like the first time I went away, it was a little weird.
There is a socialization aspect of going to like a school. I think that we may have missed out on being homeschooled. Many
Probably.
of us.
But in the end, we all found each other. So
I mean, that's not perhaps an endorsement of homeschooling.
we all
If
found
this is where we've ended
a
up.
bunch of shut-ins who found each other at the end of the world.
At the end of
And
the
the-
rainbow.
Oddly, at the end of some sort of icy apocalypse-y thing where it's coming
Yeah,
up
the end of the world.
I like the idea that, like,
AJ is the rainbow.
oh,
Aww.
you flatter me. Also, I love the idea that, like, if this is a TV show, everyone walks off camera and then you just hear, so who knows how to read?
You can read.
What's this sign say?
Do we have any understanding of fractions at all? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
don't
know what?
get me
You know what I don't
started
know?
on-
I don't know anything about trigonometry. Nothing at all.
What the
Oh, just don't get me
What's
started.
trigonometry?
Exactly.
I'm really good at fractions, but I mean, the odds are 60-40.
Shut the front door. It's getting cold.
Anyway,
Let's
Uh,
go.
As you walk out of the school and the camera pans away to see the school building, and
as we walk out of the school, it's like, don't you forget.
Forget about me. I fucking love that song.
the
Oh,
music
no.
swells, the camera fades to black, and
AJ punches the air as he leaves.
Woohoo!
could I ask the group for perception checks as you start to make your way out into the city?
Making
my way
down the city, walking past faces,
What kind of perception check?
It will be sight-based.
Poop. Disadvantage.
That's alright. Must stole your eyes.
one. I was like, where's my roll?
I see it all.
Oh.
Okay. All of you notice that the large
Surprising.
creature that was that had taken up residence, sort of suspended from the tower, has disappeared for the moment. The temperature is still very cold, but wherever that thing was, it is now moving around the city.
Great.
That's terrifying.
Moss, Dax, and AJ,
Sup.
you notice, and it's difficult to see, it's high up in the tower behind sort of the slightly shimmering glow of the force field that is preventing your entry to the tower.
Oh, I thought you mean slightly shimmering splendid. Tell me, princess.
When did you last let your heart
your heart-
decide? The slightly shimmering force field that is stopping you from entering the tower. You can see what looks like a green lantern.
Ryan Reynolds?
a sickly lime green lantern light from one of the balconies in the tower and then it disappears back inside, as if somebody's been looking out, holding up a lantern, and they've just gone back inside the tower. It looks a similar shade of green to the color of magic that Carrion usually casts.
Oh boy. Yeah, AJ will spot that and be like, "Who was that
It was what?
up there?"
And certainly is what it was.
I mean, it's probably that creature we saw
Carrion
before.
now looks up. Well, I don't see anything.
Wonder why.
Although I don't see much anymore.
There was like a ominous green glowing lantern up there.
Looked a bit like necromancy magic.
Hmm.
Well, you could say
Oh.
Disney villain magic.
Oh, really?
What?
I'm sure that's fine.
Look it up, Tanny. Disney villains all use lime green.
Oh, I know that. I mean, the only thing I just think of is Maleficent, mostly.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're getting me the Maleficent.
I fucking love Maleficent.
Now, if I could ask a question out of character, is
Okay.
the fact that Carrion's lost an eye, is he quite sensitive about that? Would he not appreciate a joke about that? Or is he kind of registering, okay, I've lost an eye, whatever?
I feel it's probably not really come up.
Mhm.
So he's not quite sure how he feels about it.
That's
I
fine.
think I still think he's mentally a little bit in shock.
I can imagine.
Like, I've lost an eye. Oh, well then.
Whoopsie!
And he's trying desperately to like overcompensate for things like he's trying to think, oh yeah, well, I can just get a replacement, or maybe you could find a cleric or something. And it's just kind of like focusing on, I can do something about this. It's fine. I just need to get through now.
Mhm. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
So yeah, we don't know if he'll accept jokes or not. You'll have to try and see.
See. Unlike Carrion.
But
now,
has anyone seen In Bruges? Because I
No.
can't stop thinking about that scene where Ralph Fiennes walks into a place and there's a guy with an eye patch on, and he just goes, "Aye, aye," and it's just downhill from there. Like,
Why would you do that?
It slips out. You're like, I shouldn't say whatever I do. I shouldn't say aye, aye, fuck.
Well, we should be careful, but I mean, we don't know if he's just watching us, if he's threatening. We'll
I don't think
see.
it seemed like he'd seen us last night.
He's definitely staring at us menacingly.
I don't think we did think that he'd seen us. Am I right in that, DM?
You don't believe during either of your watches that whatever the thing was had seen you. You just sort of felt that it was looking out over the town.
It was just kind of like scouring along the city.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think he may have picked up on us now.
But you're saying that thing's gone. The lantern was something else.
You are not sure if the two are connected, but you do know that the large creature was on the outside of this force field, and this lantern is on the inside of it.
Also, if we can only see up and see like the effect of the light, they might not be able to see us either from the angle.
Yes, from where you are at the moment, it might be that they're looking at something else possibly, or they're just out looking out from the balcony and not really looking for anything.
There's not much to do in this city currently. The nightlife's a bit pants.
Yeah. I'm assuming, by the way, that you're going to start approaching the tower, the yellow tower.
Well, we're right next to it, so it makes sense to me. Is everyone else going to be happy with this?
Yeah, I don't see why not. If we're where we all need to be, then we'll just go in.
As you approach this tower, the outside of it is engraved with interlocking circles of stone. A bright yellow light spills from its topmost windows. And oddly, despite the temperature having dropped dramatically, as you approach this tower, it starts to feel warm.
Toasty.
Now,
And-
a nice warm or like a muggy warm?
Oh, this feels horrible, guys.
It's,
How dank is it round now?
it starts to feel, and it really only gets like noticeably warm as you get right up to the outside of the tower. But as you get to the outside of the tower, it's like the warmth of a summer afternoon, like a dry,
Oh.
warm feeling.
Ah, that's.
I'm gonna put my hands even closer and just like rub my hands together and thaw them out.
As you get to this
Pull
point,
laundry out, hang it up.
as you get to this point, you can also hear the faint sound of brooms brushing stonework
Oh.
As if, like, from inside.
from inside the tower.
And how tall is the tower?
It's about 90 feet tall.
Okay. Are there the windows?
There are some broken windows.
Okay, could I fly up and like have a peek in to see if what's in here?
Hey,
Yeah.
do bear in mind, previous towers had various security systems
Oh,
that we had to get past.
what?
To remind, yellow means conjuration, so there's going to be something summoned in there.
Okay.
Just to point that out. Just so we're aware of what we're possibly walking into.
Of course. Right. Well, I won't touch the window. I'll just like kind of peek in at a
Have a little
distance.
peek. A little peek.
Yeah. Little peek.
The windows are all smashed,
Yeah.
and you stop before you get to it, but you can see from a distance the front door to the tower has been broken.
Okay.
As you
There's
fly
still
up,
noises coming in.
you can still hear noises from the inside. As you fly up the tower, the first floor windows, the ground floor, you can see a series of 3 or 4 brooms held by invisible hands brushing the floor. While
That's
the
what I'm
tower
saying,
inside is ruined, something is still cleaning it.
I was gonna say if this is like a Fantasia thing going on here.
Freaking love Fantasia. That's so good.
Okay. Well.
You look through the top window. There's a mouse with a weird starry hat.
As you continue to fly up, the second set of windows, the second higher set of windows, sort of looks in on a curving staircase that seems to be a common thread through these towers, is that they have a large spiraling staircase up the center.
Yes.
As you get to the very highest of windows and the yellow light spills out,
Oh god. Okay.
you have a horrible flashback. Because
Okay.
because this yellow light feels like you've just flown into pure sunlight.
Oh. Oh, great. Yeah.
You look in the window and it's very bright in there. You can see 4 purple hands, disembodied hands, hovering in space, made of some sort of shimmering force. And at the back of the room, there is a demonic humanoid creature, its head wreathed in flames, stood within a magic circle, and the yellow light spills out from this creature.
AJ knows how important it is to like get a good scope at this, so he's despite the flashback, he's going to take a deep breath and kind of edge a tiny bit closer
Okay.
to see if there's any other details he can pick up on.
There is a tiny ornamental tower perched on a pedestal in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Oh,
I see. Yeah. And could you describe the figure again? Sorry.
it looks to be a large... one second. I will try and find my image so that I can describe the image I found for this creature.
Can you show it?
Not at the moment.
Oh.
It's a skull on fire on top of a muscled humanoid form.
Okay.
And as you do
Now-
fly closer to it, you can see it sort of looks up through the window
Oh,
and
God.
sees you.
Everything alright?
You okay,
She's-
fam?
AJ's currently 90 feet up in the air. I doubt she.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm trying.
Put it from a, like this character perspective. The fact he's kind of stuck in this like yellow aura, and now this thing's staring at him. There's a moment where he genuinely doesn't know what to do and just is kind of paralyzed in a sense.
That's bad in the air.
I was going to say, paralyzed as in forgets to flap, or...
He's still flapping, but you can sort of tell like not with the same vigor he had before.
I'm going to send Al Pacino up to just kind of like fly in front of his face. Not looking at the demon, kind of like fly into he's like looking into AJ's eyes. So just AJ suddenly has this owl's face, this bedraggled owl with a top
Yeah.
hat, suddenly loom into his vision.
Yeah. So he'll gasp, come back to his senses, and then just like speed down. As soon as he touches down, you can tell like, he's not like panic, but like you can tell his eyes are sort of like at 1,000-yard distance.
Hey,
You okay?
Yeah, you okay? What happened up there?
I think we might be in a bit of trouble.
Great.
More than normal?
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe about a 6.9.
Cool.
Sorry, I do not know why you said that.
The magic number.
Sorry.
It didn't
All
quite
right,
reach
solid
the level
7.
of 7. You take the rating system very seriously.
I do. Yeah, it's the big figure, skull head, flames. It saw me.
Does that description ring any bells for us, Joe?
Roll
Yes,
an
it's Jim.
Arcana check. It's a high DC.
I'm going to have a roll as well.
A what?
19.
Arcana.
Oh, this ain't gonna work. I got no chance. A 15, apparently. It's not bad.
Let's see if Snicket has a shot.
Snicket. Oh, should I roll one as well, or I'm gonna assume?
You can do.
Okay, I will try.
If you wanna.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
Just knock out. Oh, that almost hit on a 1.
Okay, Snicket,
Snicket's dice out as well.
Snicket and AJ. Now that you've had a second to sort of process this, you remember some long ago read book of arcane demons from research, whether it was during your time at your potential homeschooling or a forbidden book in a library somewhere. You remember the name Heliocarian.
Heliocarrion or Heliocarrion?
Heliocarrion.
Heliocarrion. Carrion when he sucked up helium.
A demon that taunts the power of the sun
Oh.
and is particularly violent towards those who have died to the sun.
Oh,
Dickhead. Great.
Oh, did I pick on anybody here?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
What's that? Did someone get picked? Oh, buddy.
No, no, we don't do any bullying here. Yeah, so like AJ will take a moment, and it kind of, I'd say like maybe he read about it as a drow, but it sort of comes back to him. And there's like a tiny point where his eyes sort of like go into little pinpricks, and he realizes what it is, and then he just looks back up where the sun is coming out of. And it's like this haunting realization of like how much danger he could have been in up there.
It doesn't sound like anything I've read about, but does anyone else know anything about it?
Yes.
I have not heard of this at all.
If I'm remembering this right, and part of me really hopes I'm not, it's called Heliocarrion.
Snicket
got
will
a creature named that.
confirm that they have also heard of this demon.
At least you got a creature named Darty in some way, Carrion.
It masters the sun. I thought that was a trick of the light. I didn't realize,
Hey, you're okay now. You're in safe hands.
Snicket
We'll...
sort of looks up idly from fiddling with some device and is like, I wonder if they're using it to heat some of the city.
Well, it is warmer around here, so...
I mean, did it come at you when it saw you?
It looked at me. It didn't really... I think it made a noise, but it didn't come after me. If it was about to, the owl got in the way.
Al Pacino gives it a little nod. Well, we have to go up there.
Do we?
If we want to get into the central spire, yes.
We don't all
okay.
have to.
No, we're not splitting the group.
No, but you can just wait here, AJ. I mean, this sounds tailor-made to traumatize you, at the very least.
What, more than I've already been?
Yes.
It's fine. This was bound to happen eventually.
Still.
Was this an inevitable situation that we'd encounter a demon who harms
Well, not
the powers?
Not so much the demon part, but I've known for some time that the quest you guys have taken upon is going to bring back the sun eventually to the 10 towns. And I knew part of me wouldn't have the nerve to stop you. So I kind of knew this was coming. I guess I just have to face it a little early now.
I mean, we're all here with you. We'll do everything we can to protect you from it.
Be right back and vamp for a little while.
Okay. Well...
Carrion begins tap dancing for no reason.
It's scary.
Guess you could say this is a bit of a warm-up.
A warm up.
I mean, it's pretty warm, but it's like
It's really
AJ.
clammy. It's like I'm struggling right now. It's really clammy here.
Yeah, AJ's got like the fakest smile on, just like...
I'm sad inside.
grabs your shoulders. You've got this. You've got this, AJ.
Yes, Dax.
AJ, yes, I was going to save this for when we had a rest next, but... And he takes out one of his many instruments that he now has, and he's going to play a song called Drow don't dance, in brackets, except this one. And it's a song all about AJ and their journey and all the stuff they've gone through to get where they are hit now.
Oh my god, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
Does he say what the title is before he plays?
Yeah.
Or?
It starts and it is called Drow don't dance. Open brackets, except this one. Close
Like, as you're playing it, AJ's beak sort of like hangs open, and then as he slowly like listens to the song, it's like, oh, how do I describe this? Kind of like a weird relief, or like just a nice feeling.
I'm glad you like it.
Like it? I love it.
I have returned, and if you are ready, you can head inside.
We're role-playing, Jonathan!
That is fine.
We just had a moment, John.
A musical moment.
You have such a beautiful appreciation of these arts. It's lovely when you tell a story with them, Dax.
It's only relatively recently I realised I was a very talented musician. Only since there was some sort of change in my format, you might say, a little while back. I suddenly realised I could play a lot of instruments. But
Well,
everyone gets one.
you should put a concert on when we get out of here.
Potentially. That would seem like a nice idea.
I have always been at the front in my performances, which makes sense, I'm the only one who does them, but maybe just this once I'd be willing to be a background dancer for you.
Oh, AJ. You can share the front.
That would be nice.
This
So, yeah.
is the only time I'm ever going to reference the film Dirty Dancing. But there seems to be something like, you don't put AJ in the back. I'm not even sure I've seen that film. There's something about someone being in a corner, I'm sure, is a problem.
Yeah, no one puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, you don't put AJ in the back.
Oh. Business at the front, AJ in the back. But yeah, he will thank you, and then when everyone's ready to go, we shall move. But he has a newfound confidence now. Like, he's still a bit nervous, but yeah.
That sings you a song. It fills you with determination.
Yeah.
I mean, if we did it at the end of a long rest or short rest, you'd have actually got a mechanical benefit of that. But right now, it's just roleplay.
That's nice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You head into the tower, and on the ground floor, there are a number of broomsticks cleaning the floor, held aloft by some invisible hand. The broomsticks, you can tell, aren't moving on their own. This is like the broomsticks are moving as if guided by a person, but you cannot see who it is.
Almost like an unseen person.
Some sort of unseen servant, maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
You head up a long, swirling staircase that carries you up to the upper floor of the tower.
Oh, as they walked in, by the way, Moss will have seen the sweeping going on, and she pays particular attention to brush her feet on the mat before she walks in.
No.
Sweet.
And-
just any of us who don't brush our feet, just one of the brooms stops and then kind of weirdly it kind of gives a grumpy kind of shake as it comes towards and sweeps.
As you reach through the doorway to the upper floor of this top of the tower, the 4 hands made of shimmering purple force all turn to pay attention to the door as it swings open and closed. You're not sure how a hand pays attention, but it becomes clear to you as you enter this room that they are about to start a fight with you.
Put them up! Put them up!
You can see at the back of the room this figure, skull wreathed in flames, stood in a magic circle that doesn't seem to be broken. But I'm going to ask you all for initiative, please.
War initiative.
Why would I do that?
I refuse.
I refuse.
Oh, thank God, a nice, decent frickin' number.
Oh, Jesus!
And
I rolled something half decent for initiative.
And already higher than Moss.
Yay!
What kind of bullshit is this?
with those people of you who have new initiative bullshit things to do, is there any initiative shenanigans you wish to pull before we start combat?
I'll say no, only because they rolled quite low, so I think we'll be fine.
Okay. Sean?
No, I think I'll keep it for this one.
I am shooketh that I'm still shooketh that I managed to roll something decent. It's weird.
Oh my god.
Carrion.
Wait. Does that mean no one has gone in yet? Is it possible?
We don't know. We just don't know.
Do we
No. My question is it possible though, especially that big guy in the middle?
I mean, we might not want to disturb him because I think he might be trapped. So maybe we don't poke him or do anything that could disturb the circle around him.
With gentleman in the middle, well, at the back technically, is he paying? I'm assuming he's paying attention to us,
He is paying attention to you.
but isn't seeming to be actively doing anything.
He's just sort of stood watching you at the moment.
Okay, but the hands are like actively looking hostile. So
Correct.
I choose to believe they're all swearing at us. And
yeah.
That's how we know.
one of them's got like a knuckle duster on, and it's kind of like doing the whole like punching into a fist of one of the other ones.
Crunched its knuckles with one of its friends.
What would you like to do?
Meanwhile, another one's got an emery board out and is filing the nails. I am going to. I mean, two of them. I mean, both sides. They're like close and close, so I could possibly throw a little cheeky fireball into the mix.
Yeah. I mean,
so
whilst you've got the chance.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
while we
throw
all haven't run in yet, that is
a
like
little
the
cheeky fireball. Just make sure that I'm pretty much full at the moment, so I could
Do it.
possibly
do it.
do a
Do it.
little 4th level fireball.
No, just a little one.
I don't want to hit the circle, so I'm going to like aim right there. So it's going to be like I'm going to be where normally I end up like there's like heat wash of someone else like stood right on the cusp of my fireball. It's now
it's
me
you
on the
this
cusp
time.
of the fireball. So I'm going to plonk a little cheeky fireball there, and I'm gonna see how dexterous these hands are.
Let's find out.
Naturally good.
Pretty good.
Naturally
Pretty bad.
But only a 2 seemingly in dexterity, possibly. I don't know. That could be there could just be a proficiency for all I know. But yeah, so damage. That is correct, isn't it? Yeah, 1 extra. Oh, that's pants. Pants, that is.
So that one's going to take half damage.
So I told you.
The one that takes the full damage, the one that didn't dodge like the edge of the flames, is looking pretty hurt from that.
As it should be.
That was a decent blow.
There. I'm going to then shift you through, my friend. Over here.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
And give Dax a little shoulder pat. You've got this.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
Dax.
Has the standard thing of his microphone dying as soon as we get into combat.
No, you slapped him so hard on the head, he's got a concussion.
Is it not working?
It is now.
Oh,
We heard you complaining that you said it wasn't working, but we haven't heard anything you've said before that, if you've said anything.
Ah,
What is it with combat? Just
I didn't-
hating his.
the microphone. But switching between Foundry and Discord, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel like it.
Are you using
I've had
Are you
that.
using
I'm
Discord
gonna-
in the browser window?
No,
I thought
it's...
that was the only way to use Foundry.
There's a downloadable application you can get
It's
for the
like an app
computer.
you can. Oh,
What? Since when?
yeah. I'm really
Downloadable
glad I wasn't the
application
only-
for Discord, you mean? Or is there one for Foundry as well?
I mean, there is one for. I think there's one for Foundry sometime.
Oh,
But there is a Discord app
Oh, I'm
you can
using the
download.
Discord one. Yeah.
no, it's...
Oh yeah,
I've had
definitely using the Discord app.
I've had this because Foundry takes so much on a computer. Sometimes if you do
Yeah.
open up a Discord window, it does lag out your call.
Oh, weird.
But it's okay. Kill the hand.
Kill it.
Kill
Yes,
the
boy.
hand. Kill the hand.
Challenge it to an arm wrestle.
Challenge it to a thumb war.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
stab
scissors.
the.
Stabbed a hand.
9 lives. Like, yeah.
Yas, bitch. Possibly yas, bitch.
I'm afraid that's not a hit.
That's not a yas, bitch.
You swing and it just glances off of the spectral hand.
Do it again.
Yeah, there you go.
That is still not a hit.
Fucking hell.
What the shit?
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm also needing to remember that next time they roll a saving throw. Cool.
You don't need to remember that for whatever it is. I don't know what it is, so fuck it. You don't need to know that, John.
You swing twice with your sword, and both times it sort of glances off the strange, not flesh of this force hand. Any other actions on your turn? Moss.
That answered that question.
Okay.
Well. Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Gonna be hexing one of them. Nice. Which one was nearly down?
This one has been severely hurt.
Okay, I am gonna stay stood exactly where I am. I am gonna steady myself, and I am gonna
Shoot
attempt to shoot it. That's an advantage.
Yep. That'll hit.
I love how low I rolled and the fact that it still reached 20. Makes
That's
me happy.
amazing. It's so powerful.
Damage. That's plus the 2d6. At normal. And that was this one. Next to Dax.
Jeebus.
Give us scraps.
Jeebus. Jeebus, take the wheel.
The arrow thunks into it, and it disapparates. Its energy coming apart.
Sweet. Right, with my second shot. Well, for one, I'm going to attempt to shoot it. So let's face it, it's very meaty.
Which one are we shooting?
I think I'm going to start picking off this one,
Okay.
seeing if I can hand it some pain. That's just normal.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. And that is me done.
Cherish.
Yellow, it is me. Alright. It's time to kick some ass. Question is what kind of ass I'm going to use.
Well, none of these
How
things
many
have
names are you going to take?
ass. They're all hands.
Very handsy.
Fine. Kick their wrists.
I'm going to keep my distance for now and just move a little bit forward so people can have a time to get some space so they can see what's going on. But I am tempting to try a witch bolt for now. Oh
Okay.
no, actually, I've got a hex, so I can't want to use hex. Do we have hex? Because I thought I had hex. That's my hex. That's a bonus action,
Did you
isn't
lose
it?
hex in the?
Alright, I wanna mark. Which hex did you hex? Which one did you hex?
They've been
Who's
dead.
It's already dead.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna hex this guy. Alright, I'm hexing that guy.
Okay.
And then, that's a bonus action. I am then going to use. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast?
Probably don't hit much.
That does not hit.
Nope.
But you are higher than level 5, so you get a second beam.
Okay, so what do I do there? Just add it and try
Just
to
attack
hit?
again.
Just roll
Yeah.
again.
Okay. It's been a while since I've been a warlock.
That is fine.
Ooh,
That does
that's
hit.
fine. Sweet. Damage, normal.
Plus the damage from Hex.
Shit.
1d6.
Never hex. Yeah, so 1d6. Alright, remember, 1d6 everybody.
1d6.
Oh,
You remember 1d6. You're fucking smell.
You blast the energy into the hand, and one blast just goes wide and just like shatters a section of the wall behind the the glowing hand. The second blast strikes in, and like you can see the ripple of your magic over the magic surface of this creature. AJ.
Right. So before we do this, did AJ actually get a long rest last time, or did somebody just go full ham on his spells?
You would have got a long rest. I don't know if you've taken it.
Well, I wasn't here last time, so I don't know.
I don't believe anyone
Yeah, I
did.
don't think they did take it. I
Okay,
think
thank
If you've
God.
got no spell slots, then it didn't get done.
Yeah,
so
you-
click.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll fix
Jeebus.
that. Yeah. I didn't want to say anything, but I was a bit concerned. Okay, so we've got 3 hands. Is this big skull thing in the combat or not?
It doesn't seem to have taken any actions at the moment. It is looking at you all.
Okay,
We're trying to protect the circle
We're
around
kind of
it.
avoiding it.
trying to
Yeah.
protect
So
the
that
around
if we
it. Okay.
try and attack it, it'll do something, and then they'll be able to attack us or something.
Okay, I see. Let me look through my spells, and I will come to a conclusion of what to do. And hopefully it will actually work, because you know my luck with these spells.
We believe in you.
Thank you.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Yeah. I am going to cast.
Rogue suggests roll a dice to pick the spell. Just let fate take the wheel.
How about no?
Alright, here's the thing. Can Bigby's hand be frightened?
1 second.
Because I understand if it can't.
I'll give you a freebie on that one. It cannot be frightened.
It cannot be frightened. Okay.
You do not believe that a living spell has the necessary mental capacity to become afraid.
Yes. Okay. Okay, that's not going to work either. Ooh, I'm a bit stuck here because none of this is really going to help.
Stab it.
I
Yeah.
would if it didn't have such a high DC.
Kick it in the shins.
Swear at it.
I am coming up with a plan. Right.
Is it a cunning plan?
It could be.
Is it a plan so cunning
No.
you could brush your teeth with it?
Right. So you said we're trying to protect the circle.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna go. Ah, shoot! Because if I do that, that's gonna throw it right into the circle, which we don't want. Trying to angle this in a way that would like help, but nothing helps.
I mean, would moving AJ help?
No, that's what I mean. I'm trying to move AJ to a point where what I'm trying to do will help, but I can't without
Do you
moving too
have-
fast.
Oh,
To question, do you have a faster flying speed?
It's gone back to 30.
I thought for a minute, I thought they had a faster flying speed. Or
They did, but it got fixed.
boo.
Fucking rude.
Do you have anything that can like? Do you have like Misty Step that can teleport you a little bit, or
Nope.
boo?
Now
You could
remember,
press
this is
to
Bigby's
digitate.
hand. Yeah. What the fuck is that gonna do?
You can be clean.
You can speak in a spooky voice.
I'm going to.
I think that's one of the
go-
prestidigitations.
Okay, well, I'm gonna open the door apparently. I'm gonna go here.
No, Thaumaturgy does that.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
I'm gonna target it at the one in the top left to sort of push it against the wall and keep it away from the circle.
Okay.
So, oh god, how do I spin this? Oh, like that. Whee!
Whee!
Can I catch this guy? No, I can't. Maybe I can. Ooh, remember?
It
No.
just rolls the saving throw.
Boo!
Then never fucking mind. Oh god, it's got a +8. Gee, well, the Gust of Wind's there anyway. Oh, that blocks this guy off, though, from getting closer, so... There we go, we'll get that set in.
Okay.
You sound so disappointed.
I'm just sad that it didn't work.
Sure, Jan. And you know what? I will give a bardic inspiration to Snicket, since he's coming up next.
Okay. Snicket is feeling inspired. You could punch something if you were next to it, but you aren't.
Again, its DC's too high. I'm not going to chance that.
This hand is going to move up to Cherish.
Yeah, that's fair.
And bitch slap you.
At this point, he probably would.
And we're going to
The
get
biggest bitch slap in the world.
we're going to get a Force Fist.
Still,
Oh.
bitch slapping.
Oh dear.
Does a 27 hit?
Oh, fuck it
No.
does. I wish it was no.
Um,
How much damage is it going to cost?
I mean,
27?
fuck.
John, there are other numbers.
You ain't
Nope.
me, mate.
And you,
John is
It-
locked in.
it flies up and slams into you, and you just slide back away from it.
Oh god, oh shit! I've lost my hex! Okay. Do I lost my hex?
No, you're fine.
Oh! Oh my god.
Hex and maintained.
Ah!
This one is gonna try and move up, but I think, does it need to make a saving throw to move through the wind?
Just reading. Push away from your direction. Any creature in the line will spend 2 feet of movement for every foot it moves when moving closer to you.
Okay, so
So
it's
I
got...
don't believe it. Oh, every creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on the save, yeah.
Okay, so
First of all,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it is gonna just move up to you because it's got plenty of flight speed.
Unlike Age.
And we're gonna try a different thing on AJ.
don't you feel AJ?
That's ominous.
It's gonna use its grasping hand feature, and it tries to grab you. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Of course I can. If it would let me, yes it will.
Oh no!
Does that fail?
No,
Oh,
that
might be-
just succeeds. You dodge out of the way
Oh.
of the as the hand closes around you. It just like grabs a feather, and you just dodge out of the way of it.
Ooh, this means what?
That is its turn. It is now Snicket, and Snicket is gonna Scorching Ray. Which he has as a spell somewhere. Here it is. He's just going to sort of step forward and aim at the one in the corner up here, with just the armor plates fly off of his armor and spin around, and poof, 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 3 bolts of flaming energy shoot off into the corner of the room. 1, 2,
Legacy.
3. I mean, that's some 2 pretty good rolls. So 19, a 20, and a less than that. So that's 1 critical hit.
Pretty hot stuff, Snicket.
And 1 regular hit. That hand is looking pretty hurt now. And Snicket is just going to sort of duck this way a little bit. And this hand is going to come down to here and is going to try and punch Dax with a Force Fist.
Force Fist.
That is a 19 to hit Dax.
That will hit.
That is going to be
Ow.
29 points of damage, and you shift away. It punches you, and you slide backwards across the ground. And you lose Hex that was on the dead guy. And at the end of turn 1, The flaming creature looks towards AJ.
That was the creature. Oh. Oh god. AJ like freezes up and just like head turns to it.
Carrion.
What did it say?
In not demon-y voice, Rillin. It speaks with like the voice of crackling fire.
Well then.
I need to do some measurements. I could go there, maybe? We go there. I could possibly. Damn it! What was my go? There. Okay. I'm gonna attempt that. I'm going to.
Just make sure that you go down past Snicket first. And that final diagonal. Yeah. Because otherwise you pass around the corner of...
I'll assume that that's what you do.
Yeah, I'm just keeping away from
Yeah.
Mr. Hansy over there. And then I'm going to attempt a lightning bolt
Ooh.
in such a way
As we have
from
just
me-
seen you do.
That's perfect. It's not just AJ just tucked between the two squares. Boo. And yay.
Again, one rolls naturally very well, and one less lucky.
Doesn't. 27 lightning damage.
Okay. One of them dissipates and fades. The other one
is
has taken a chunk of damage from that.
slightly scotched.
Just a little bit.
And I believe that used up pretty much every single screed of my movement, I believe. So that will do, I believe.
Dax.
I'm going to use a spell.
Oh.
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Actually, maybe.
This one.
Um,
Scorching
no,
Ray? Did somebody say Ray?
Right.
So the first ray doesn't hit, but roll that 2 more times. That's a hit. And that's a hit. So you get 2 hits, so you can either roll the damage twice or roll 4d6. It's looking hurt, but it is still there. Any movement on your turn? Up there. There we go.
Oh lord, he's going places.
He's a running.
Moss.
Ah, then it's my turn. Well, the hand that AJ is busy fighting has moved towards him, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna steady aim and go for that one then.
Okay.
That one, attack. At advantage.
Did you want 19?
I think I did.
Are you sure?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
How about 6?
6 plus 6.
Yeah. Because
Oh, I love
Sean's just going to roll the same number from now. This is fine.
Yeah, rolling them
Make it
in
easier.
sets. As long as it's not ones, we're okay. Yeah, so John, that was that many damage.
It hurt. It's... I don't know how you'd tell that a living spell is bloodied, but it is. I guess
think
it's sort
it
of
just floats
shimmering.
closer to the floor.
Yeah.
It hasn't got the strength to lift itself up the same.
It's like walking along the ground now instead of floating.
Oh look, try 19
How about
again.
a 19 again?
19. Take any chance?
God's sake! Somebody play the soundboard.
God.
There are other numbers, Sean.
I was playing with 2 numbers. I know there are other numbers, but there's only 2 numbers.
Okay, cool. That happened.
Yeah, that's me done.
Cherish.
Nee. Okay. I'm going back
Can
to
we
this.
just assume that they're going to roll a 19?
Richard, you were trying to prove something. I don't know that you did.
Maybe.
I'm just that powerful.
Oh, I'm gonna go there. I'm going back. I'm gonna get this guy again. This time I'm actually gonna hit him.
Okay.
Go on,
Like
smack him
attack.
in.
Normal.
That'll hit.
Oh,
Normal.
yeah.
Damage. Normal. 12.
It is also now, like, floating closer to the ground. Oh, and don't forget your d6.
Hang on. Ah. D6.
I,
Roll. 1.
Ah.
I'm going again. Attack. Normal.
That'll hit.
23. Sweet. Damage. Normal.
And don't forget your d6.
I'm a D6. 2.
Okay, it's looking... They're both looking very, very damaged. They're, like, shimmering. They're losing consistency. Yeah? I heard Richard trying to
I
call
didn't
my
want my
name.
Colossal Slayer when I attacked.
Okay.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't roll
my
Colossal
Colossal
Slayer.
Slayer when. I've done that. It was a 6, so that bottom one needs to take another 6 points of damage.
It does. Okay, is that what that 6 was?
That was what
That convenience.
a very convenient 6.
Tanny, as you slice through it, the hex damage that you thought was a nice little 2 points of damage was actually a nice little 2 points of damage, which was just enough to cause its shape to shimmer and vanish.
Nice.
AJ,
Oui.
one hand
I-
remains.
One hand remains. Okay, that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly over it to here, and I'm gonna turn the gust of wind, around so it's hitting
Okay.
the wall instead. And then now that I've got not much else to do, I shall attempt to hit it. Did you recommend a one-arm strike or rapier? What do you
Up to you.
think? Tag it.
Should we stab? Get that app.
Get that
Dab.
ass.
Boo.
Get that ass.
You did not, unfortunately. But
Sorry.
it is now its turn,
Boo.
and it's going to make a strength saving throw at the top of its turn.
Yes.
Uh,
It just wafts the wind away.
I don't think you should have
Oh,
Oh no.
oh god.
So much for you're just gonna get fully fucking yeeted out of the fucking tower.
I'm sorry, AJ.
No,
How
it's
much?
fine.
How much health does AJ have? Okay. I mean, this probably won't kill you.
Much.
No, of course not. Much.
54.
54 points of damage.
Oh yeah, 'cause
And you. It. Boom.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no chance.
The
AJ's in the red to orange ratio on the hit point bars.
the
The fucking hit a home run, guys.
the DC on that concentration check for anybody that's not Amy was 27.
Oh my god.
Just a
So,
few then.
so you're saying they didn't make?
They did not.
Oh,
so did you like just go crashing to the ground there?
You don't. You stay standing. You just slide backwards, and the Heliocarian looks. Are you back for more?
Maybe.
Oh, just kind of grits his teeth.
Snicket is going to change his plans. 5, 10, 15, 20. And comes charging forward with a large, comically large, glowing green needle. And jams it into AJ's back. And that's going to be
Ooh.
33 points of healing to AJ.
Ah, what a beautiful man.
Bloody hell.
Well, creature, goblin thing.
wow, he can't be a man because he's a goblin, eh? Wow.
Wow. Very racist.
Carrion.
I'm trying to remember what spells I have that need an attack roll and which ones don't. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing just magic missile. I'm gonna do a magic missile. I'm gonna do a cheeky second level magic missile. So it's 3d4 plus 3 extra. I think.
Yes.
Because it rolls 1d4 anyway. But, yeah. 12, all at him, obviously. Yay!
It had 4 hit points left.
Huzzah!
As the hands
Maybe
dissipate,
Maybe step away.
I'm assuming we're all hearing this
it
as
is
well, or
speaking, like, it is audibly speaking, yes.
Just slowly turns to look at it.
Yes. Welcome back.
Hey dude, you stuck in there.
We cannot leave.
Oh, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Sorry to hear that.
You see engraved on the wall behind it.
Oh, notes, quickly.
A passage that has been obscured with a large burn mark.
God damn it!
Second, summon a smudge in the palm of your hand.
What's the text written in? Is that engraved into the wall?
It's engraved into the wall, and there's just like this scorching burn mark that has just taken a chunk out of the wall.
Oh,
Does it-
okay. I was going to say, could I prestidigitation it? But
Well, I was going to say, is it just a big burny scorch, or is it like literally expunged the word from the stone?
It looks like it's a big burny scorch that has taken a chunk out of the wall.
Right.
oh,
Summon something in the palm of your hand. Do you know?
the
I
mushroom man?
know what it said.
Oh, great! Tell us.
For the price.
I could go when we get out of here. I could buy you a muffin and come back. I know a really good bakery.
Set me free. Let me leave.
Why were you here in the first place? Are you heating the place?
I was summoned aeons ago.
Oh, like ages and ages and ages.
What? For what purpose?
My arcane heat powers the warmth within these towers.
That does seem a bit of overkill.
It does seem a bit like overly complicated for just some central heating.
Especially since this place has been abandoned.
I mean, they obviously did it before it came. I mean, I'm assuming they did it before it came crashing down.
Then there's one solution. We extinguish him.
Release me, and I will leave.
But you're probably going to do bad things when you leave, right? It might not be to us, but
Where will you leave to?
I will go back to the hells.
Can you go back to the hills?
If I'm outside of this circle.
It looks down and like its skull eye sockets lock with AJ.
You have to release me.
I don't have to do anything.
You have to be the one to release me.
Why?
Because I love you.
We are
Wait.
connected.
Feel there's a bit of tonal dissonance going on here because I don't see how on earth we have anything in common.
I am the torturer of those who died to the power of the sun.
So why on earth would I consider for 2 seconds releasing you? Didn't think I'd get this
Please.
far. See like a dark smile on AJ's face. He's begging. That's
if you
pathetic.
tell us what the message said, that would show goodwill on your part, and then that will help establish some trust, and then we can move forward with discussions about the possibility of releasing you.
And then I have no more cards to play.
Yes.
Then you just have to trust in our good nature.
Much as we have to trust you if it was the other way round. You'd ask that of us.
it looks at you with just like a look of, well, flaming skull, but also flaming skull, like, you see what I am.
Trust does not come naturally to my kind.
It doesn't to our kind of you either.
Yeah, your kind haven't really ingratiated yourself to us mortals, really.
Mm.
That is not really what we are supposed to do.
Yeah, but we're not really
I-
supposed to let
really-
demons out.
But, you know,
You trust me, and you will free me.
Do we fuck?
if you tell us what was on the wall, we'll trust you.
We'll genuinely think about helping you if you tell us what was on the wall.
A word was on the wall.
Yeah, but what
This is
particular
not creating
word?
trust. Yeah, this is not
You
building trust.
asked a specific question. I have given a specific answer.
You know, you've
Okay.
given a snidey, dickish answer.
Mm.
I get the sense that maybe we should just leave him here. We've got other places we could go.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I mean, we got, so, yeah. It's been nice talking to you, Mr. Flaming
Right.
Skull Man.
Yeah,
we
But since you can't provide us what we want, we'll just have to.
Yeah.
You need
Figure it out on our
the
own.
word.
How do
Yeah,
we
but
even
yeah,
know
we need
he-
to know the
Have
word.
fun
So,
suffering. Bye.
How do we even know that he knows it? He's just making it up.
exactly. How do we know? So let's just go.
Let's
Yeah,
let's give him some time to think of the word.
Like 1,000 years or so.
Yeah.
probably. He can think on his actions.
What a waste of time.
If only I had some means to like leave something really annoying in here with him.
I
You
know
could've.
the word.
Well, if you can't tell us it, then we're going to have to go.
I'm just like,
You
oh.
haven't asked.
Well,
What
what's
is
the
the
word?
word?
What
is
is
the word
the
on the
word
right?
that has been covered by the burn mark on the wall there behind you? What was the word?
Flame.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
We're off, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we said we'll genuinely think about it, and we genuinely thought about it.
We will. It might take a few years for us to get a committee put together to put the
Release me!
discuss the term.
No,
it's-
bye.
Its head starts just burning a blue flame.
Well, that's very scary. From inside, that magic circle thing.
Yep, I leave.
We'll probably be back in a couple of days. We just need to finish what we're doing here, you know? Yeah, a couple of days. I
Bye.
can't believe that worked.
I can't believe that happened.
Anyway. I mean, I realize that none of the rest of you will feel the same way, but I feel kind of bad.
I feel
Yeah,
bad,
you're right. We don't.
Wait, should we
I
be
don't.
saying that?
but we
We
can
have to.
we can go back and let him out once we're finished here.
I
Is
don't
that
want
necessary?
Right, I don't want to be the oh woe is me person here, but he literally just said torture of those who died by the sun. If
I
we let him
know.
go,
I know. I'm sorry for like fear, but it's like I feel bad for people who've been kept captured, and because he didn't want to get summoned, and
Yeah, but he's evil. If we release him, he will go on and do more evil.
Yeah,
from the
I
hells.
don't want to risk that for
Suppose
other
it's
people.
it's just how I am. I just feel bad for people.
We've got time to think about it.
Yeah, maybe feel bad
We
for the
do.
right
We have
people, Carrion.
I'm sorry.
AJ's genuinely pissed.
I don't blame anybody.
Okay.
But what of the evil megalomaniac and their problems? Have we even thought about it from their point of view? Screw that.
Karen's gonna run up to AJ. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you stop saying sorry?
But I am.
I know you are.
Hey, look, let's just come back to this later, shall we? And just
Give him a
You know-
century or two to calm down.
yeah, like let's come back to this after all the high emotions are gone and we're in a neutral state.
Besides, there's more upstairs.
Also, I'm feeling this we're being watched. But I forgot. I also have paranoid and clammy hands. I'm just like, oh shit, hang on a minute. Let me just play the part I need to. Okay.
Where to now then?
Upstairs.
I mean,
Upstairs. What do you mean upstairs?
We just came from there, didn't we?
Wait,
Yeah,
were
we
we?
Next.
Do
We
not
were
fucking-
in the top of the tower.
do not tell me we were at the top of the tower the whole fucking time.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I thought this was like a lower level.
No, but most of these towers are the ground floor, and then a big spiral staircase going up the entire thing up to the top floor.
Okay, if I'd have known that, I would have approached that situation a whole lot differently.
Well, we live and learn.
Whatever.
I think most importantly as well, dealing with that Helly Karen, that was very, very funny. And being funny to a demon, that amused me no end.
Yeah. What's the point? I just realised this. I need to change the I need to change the positioning of my notes.
I have put the full text of the second step in the chat for you, just in case.
I'm thankful, which is why I realised, hang on a minute, it's supposed to go underneath the abjuration one.
Where would you like to go next?
Fuck knows.
Which towers have we been to on the map?
We've been to the white one, the blue one, the yellow one, and necromancy, which is there.
Yeah.
Do we come round to like orange?
What colour was the conjuration again? Yellow, yeah. So it's just what's the other next colour then?
Whichever one we want to do. We've got red, which is evocation, purple, which is illusion, pink, which is enchanting, orange, which is transmutation.
Ooh, can we go to the pink one?
Where is the pink one?
Is that the one
This
back
one is?
here?
All the way over the other side of the city.
Past
Oh,
two
never
of
mind
the
then. I
towers.
don't want to trick it. I don't want to go that far. If you don't want, guys, don't want to go that far.
I
But
mean,
then
we're
don't
going
go
to go there
past orange.
eventually. But in order to go to the pink one, we'd have to walk past like 2 other towers in order to go there.
True.
Orange is the next closest, is my theory.
Yeah, I'd say either orange or red, but
Are there
obviously
any
orange we
other-
can go past places we've already been to, so we know they're relatively safe.
Are there any other buildings that caught people's eye that they want to go and explore? I mean, what's this
No.
business up here at the top?
Which business up there?
The big dome.
Well, it's a good question.
That so go
Um,
for the orange tower and then you know.
John,
Yes.
you said that there was a big thing flying around the city now, right?
You can't see it.
But we're aware that it's around somewhere.
You
or
are
we
aware
actually-
that you are aware that a large entity of some description came and sort of perched on the tower, large enough that you could see it from the observatory. And now that you can't see it, you're not comforted by the fact you can't see it, because that means you don't know where it is.
Can we have a familiar fly up and just see if it can spot where the big thing went? I'd hate to run into it in a street, you know?
That's understandable.
I'll send Pliny. So send Pliny up as a hawk.
Roll me a...
No, mind.
Okay.
What was that, John?
Roll me a perception check using Pliny's stats.
Be 1 second.
Pliny flies up and circles around above you, and can't see any large creature moving through the streets in the immediate surrounds around you, but does see that there is activity around. Human-sized...
At advantage. Oops, sorry.
Roll it again.
Yeah. That was worse, so ignore that.
You can see that, or Pliny can see that there are human-sized creatures sort of moving through some of the streets, like here and around near the ruins of the Tower of Necromancy. But you can't see the large creature, whether it's still in here, or has left, or is shifted into a smaller form. You can't tell.
Pliny will come back to us and I'll relay this information to the group.
Okay.
Well, I think
Yes, we press
regardless,
on.
we go just go and do what we gotta do.
So to Orange, yeah?
To Orange.
Dear me. Oh, God, I realise how late it is.
As
Sorry.
you pass in front of it, and you pass sort of behind the museum, and it takes time to pick your way across the city. You see sort of behind the magic of the force field, beneath the spire, sort of rested in the mangrove-esque roots of the spire, you see a luminous 50-foot diameter crystal sphere that energy is just arcing out of into various contraptions underneath the spire.
Gonna guess that's the power source.
This seems likely. Possibly?
It looks
Quite
like
remarkable, it didn't break.
it looks like nothing you've ever seen before.
It looks so cool.
I feel like Snicket would be particularly interested in it.
Snicket does take some interested notes as he passes. This tower, as you approach, rises up before you like an arrow. A faint light shines in the spire's highest window, and a hairline crack creeps up its walls like ivy.
Not
And
liking the crack.
As you approach, you see that actually there are several just cracks running through the surface of the tower.
That doesn't look healthy.
No, it does not.
And this is transmutation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the plan then? What do we need to do? If it's in this
Go in.
condition.
John, from what we can see down here, are there any viewpoints looking in, like broken windows, roof fallen off?
Doesn't appear to be.
Well, we've definitely got to go in then.
Do we want to
Unfortunately.
send a
Guess so.
familiar in first?
Yeah.
Now, I'm happy to send Pliny in. You seem more emotionally attached to Al Pacino.
I have specific need of Al Pacino.
Pliny, go in. Is the front door open? Or there?
There is a front door.
Is it shut?
It's not locked.
Would someone mind just pushing it open with some... Does anyone have a sort of, mage hand type thing that could...
Yeah. Moss has got mage hand, she'll do it.
give it a shove and then we'll send Pliny in.
After you.
High fives Pliny on the way past.
Got my little invisible mage hand.
The hand floats out, grasps the handle, twists, and the door opens.
In
The-
goes Pliny.
Inside of the tower, as Pliny flies in, the interior walls are sculpted with impressions of humanoid forms pressing out from within. Clawing hands and howling faces appear to be trapped in the stone.
Damn. That's unsettling.
That is.
But it's all still.
Yes.
Like nothing's... Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, we should go in probably. I just wanted to see, if something crossed the threshold and would explode or something.
Pliny does not explode as he crosses the threshold.
I'll go in.
Dax does
Oh.
explode as he crosses the threshold.
Second Dax go through.
Completely unrelated though.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one else does, just Dax.
You enter the tower. you see these horrifying humanoid forms. And you head upstairs.
In
character, Moss is just going to say, "Remind me, this magic, it does what again?"
Can change one thing into another.
So, people into walls?
Maybe,
The faces are?
possibly.
Step slightly further away from the wall.
Where's that Seraphon fellow?
Hi.
He's just T-posing behind us.
Do you know what to make of this?
Those look like people, which is scary.
Excellent work, Seraphon. Thank you.
I'm just a guy.
He did say that he's just a guy and he's no way magical.
I was being nice when I said that. I just hoped he might know something.
Did this place have a thing for people going missing? You know, like places have those kind of
Rumors?
scary stories and rumors that go.
I mean, no more so than any other of the towers.
Great. Great.
Okay. Good to
I mean,
know.
If
Thank
you're
you.
doing like high-powered magic and then your city crashes, that might make things go a bit haywire.
Things could have gone wrong.
I think things did go wrong,
Is it
but I'm
weird?
hoping unrelated.
Is it weird that the one of all the towers, all the possible towers, this is the one that's creeping me out the most?
No.
To be honest with you, transmutation magic scares me regardless.
Anyway, up the stairs.
As you get to the top of the stairs,
The tower falls apart, you all die.
you see the inside of this room appears to have been very shaken when the city fell out of the effing sky.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a
You
reason
can
why that would
swear,
happen.
sir. You can swear. Say it properly, please.
I could swear, but I choose not to.
Well, fuck you then.
You see that there are several divots in the wall as something large and heavy has smashed into the wall repeatedly as the city fell to the ground and the building was shaken. And you look over into a corner and you see a humanoid statue carved in a dark metallic substance that is sort of laying face down on the ground.
Yes, this is fine, I guess.
Would we assume it's this statue hitting the wall that's done the damage?
It looks to have been.
I suddenly have a worried realization and hurriedly looks for the inscription.
Written in Draconic, you see the words, 8th, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume missing chunk of wall.
By any chance, a big chunk of wall missing?
A chunk of wall is missing there.
See.
Right, shall we have a look at the statue? It's the only thing that seems left to do.
Yeah.
Who wants to touch it first?
Fuck it, I will. She's gonna make a point to very gently put a hand on its shoulder as if it was a person. Just in case. She's kind of going in with like the mindset of essentially, are you okay, sir? just to try and be polite. She doesn't want to run up and kick it or anything. In case, you know.
It's heavy, but not too large. It's a reasonably sized female human statue. And you manage to turn it around and stand it up. And you've all seen this face before. You see, trapped in adamantine, in a pose that suggests she has just finished casting a spell, you see the form of Metlatra, the High Transmuter of Ythryn.
Oh dear.
I'm assuming this is a spell gone wrong.
It would seem.
Would it protect? Like it's in one piece. Would it protect her when she fell? Did she do this on purpose?
Like maybe if you thought a rescue was coming, turn yourself into a statue, you know, survive the crash, and then someone will find you and turn you back.
Possibly.
No one to do that.
I mean, depending upon what spell she used, it might be only really high level stuff that might, like high leveled magic could possibly take her out of it. I think. I mean, I obviously without knowing what she's cast, I don't know.
John, are there any like books or anything around in here?
There don't appear to be.
Yeah. I was hoping maybe she'd have like, I don't know, written some notes or something.
Roll me a investigation check.
Investigation. I shall attempt. That to be a 21.
You find several things.
Ooh.
First up, you find several chunks of stone that look like chunks of the wall.
Okay.
You also find a sack, a heavy cloth sack. Roll me 3d4.
3d4. There you go.
You look inside and you can see 6 dried beans in the sack.
6 dried beans. And chunks of the wall. I mean, I can sit and try and piece the wall trunks together. It looks a bit like a puzzle, essentially. But I don't know what the beams are for.
I mean, does the bag look just like a bag, or is it like ornate in any way, or?
It's a fairly ornate bag.
Do you want me to like check that for magic? Because it looks a little bit fancy for a bag of beans.
Yeah.
Maybe
Magic
there's something
beams?
specific. Yeah.
That would be
I'm going
sensible.
to. I will. Do I have? I don't remember if detect magic is a ritual or not. Where is detect magic? Where's my detect magic? Where's detect magic? Detect magic! Detect magic! I'm going to ritually class detect magic. Consume spell slot. Don't place template. And concentrate for now. So, yes, I am going to ritually cast detect magic to see if it's magic.
The bag of beans is indeed magical.
It is indeed magical.
Magic beans.
Should I now ritually cast identify to see if I can identify it?
Yeah, because it might
I
be.
mean, we've got all the time in the world, so we might as well just keep doing it.
Because we don't want to, empty the beans into a pot of stew if it's the bag of poisoned beans.
I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be anti-statue transformation, but
Anti-statue beans.
yeah.
And the statue beans, just throw them at a statue.
This is a magic bag of beans.
Thank God.
If you dump the beans onto the ground, they will explode in a 10-foot radius. Each creature, including yourself, must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 5d4 fire damage on a failed save. If you remove a bean from the bag and plant it in dirt or sand and then water it, it will produce a random magical effect 1 minute later.
Ooh.
There are several different effects in a D100 table.
Do I know if all of them are positive or if there are some negatives?
There are
I know
some negatives.
Right. So, carry and cast a spell. It's magic. A bag of magic beans. If you tip all the beans out, they're just gonna explode.
Oh.
But if you take one out and plant it and water it, something magical will happen. I don't know what are those magical things. It's a kind of random, kind of like a unpredictable magic. So it isn't necessarily good things that will happen, but there's some good things, but there might be bad things.
I wouldn't even risk it.
But it hasn't helped us
So
with our
explodey beans
statue.
it is.
I mean, I mean, like I said, it's like the planting could be something good, or at least could be something that might be able to possibly distract, maybe, depending upon what it is. But I say keep them in case of emergencies.
It could be very useful.
Moss, could you roll me a investigation check to see how long it takes to put the chunk of wall back together again?
Could I
Yes.
help Moss with this to give her advantage?
You can roll with advantage because you are getting assistance.
Investigation check.
17.
Okay. It takes a while.
Enough time for me to cast magic and see as rituals.
It takes about an hour. it's difficult, and you do have several pieces that are not the right chunk of wall. So it's like every so often you'll have a piece and you'll think it goes, and then you discover that actually that's from a completely different wall that she slammed into as she's just sort of freeform fell around the room.
It's written in a language we don't know. So
Yeah.
I imagine that's going to make it harder to make it make sense.
Eventually, after an hour, you piece the wall back together again.
Mm-hmm.
And Professor Scant looks over it. Poison.
Oh.
Poison?
Ah, fudge! I just dropped my pen. Ow.
Eighth, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume poison.
Cool.
There were 8 towers in total, right?
Yes.
That makes sense. That one's the end one.
I hope we eventually find out where the hell we gotta do these things. If there's like a specific place, or whether we have to. So we have first, shield thy heart with the wand from the Nether Oak. Second, summon a flame in the palm of your hand. Third, a burnt palm loosens the tongue. Shed a secret about yourself for all to hear. Seventh, trace a circle in the ashes of the dead. Eighth, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume poison.
So
Yes,
those
that's fine.
last 2 go together.
All of them do.
But as in we're
like
creating the circle.
Or like the second, summon a flame in the palm of your hand. Third, a burnt palm loosens the tongue. So it's like, I think they're all linked to some degree.
Yeah, but the circle in particular. I wasn't sure where the circle was, but if you're creating the circle, then anywhere, I guess.
Possibly.
As long as it's not the one our friend in the tower over there is in.
There might be like a specific place that gets mentioned in one of the other towers. I don't know. Or it might just be so long as you're. If this is the Octad to deactivate the field around the main tower, maybe just you have to be in front of the main tower. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we'll find something that tells us in the next towers.
Well,
John,
Yes.
looking at the map, we've obviously got that massive ice shelf running into like here.
Yes.
I'm assuming we can't explore down here and then make it over there without quite some difficulty climbing over
It
the
wouldn't
ice.
be easy, but it would be doable. It might take a little bit more time.
Is there anything of note in this bottom bit that we can see from here?
I mean, there's several buildings. This one does stand out.
Okay. Do we have a quick look in there?
we might as well, since we're close.
Okay.
Cherish.
Yes.
Roll a death save.
As the
Okay.
group descends the stairs and heads out of the Tower of Transmutation,
Right.
you look up thinking about the fact that you wanted to head to the Tower of Enchantment, the Pink Tower.
Is it The pink tower! Because I'm pink. It was just a giggle.
You look up and you look out towards it in the distance.
Right.
And it's difficult. It blurs.
Okay.
And you start to realize that you're having difficulty looking at things in the distance.
Ah, story of my life right now.
Cherish, you're becoming myopic. Or short-sighted.
I'm very short-sighted, so yeah, she may need my glasses, guys. Guys.
Hmm?
Ooh. The pink tower. To me, also look really blurry right now.
I'm assuming we all look over to it and it's fine.
Yeah, you look out and I mean you're having difficulty seeing like your own reasons why you're having difficulty seeing at the moment.
People would
Yeah,
know
but
with two fully
not-
functioning eyes. For them, does it look normal?
But yeah, it looked perfectly fine.
I switched my vision. I switched to Al Pacino vision and see if it's any better.
It does look
Right.
shockingly a lot better through Owl's eyes.
It looks fine to me and Al Pacino.
It's. I can't see very well. Everything looks so blurry in the distance now.
When did that start?
It's just now, I think. I haven't really paid attention until now. Like, you can see, like, she's probably, like, trying to squint, trying to really, like, focus on the tower, but it's just so fucking blurry.
You can see it's there, and there's like a definite smudge of like black tower and pink light at the top of it, but it's
It's just not, like, a clear vision.
yeah.
Story of my fucking life, I'll tell you guys.
Is that anywhere you look? It's not just at a tower.
It's, like, I can see it's clearly a tower, it's just that I just don't seem to have a clear vision of it.
But like, if you look across the other way at one of the other towers we've been to,
I
They're
do the
just
same.
blurry?
I look at the distance as well. I look at the other places that they mention.
You look back, and you can see the tower you've literally just left, like where you currently are, looks fine.
Close, isn't it? That's why.
And then you look into the distance back towards the blue tower and blur.
Yeah, I can't see anything in the long distance.
Okay, so look at the building just in front of the like before the museum, like this one here. Look at that one there. Is that one blurry?
I look at it. Is it blurry?
I mean, it's a little blurry. It's a little bit away from where you are, but like
Yeah, it's a tad blurry. It's not too bad. It's just that
And then the museum itself, is that worse? Is it but building 1 or building 2? Building 1, building 2.
It's like for the fucking opticians. I just don't like that, guys. Yeah, I'm assuming like literally coming from like here or here, like here, it's still blurry, but I'm assuming like close by, roughly close by, it's still okay. to
yeah,
see.
things immediately around you, things within, reasonable distances, you can still see perfectly fine. It's just when you're looking at things that are at a distance,
It's just so fucking
it
blurry.
becomes blurry and blurrier and blurrier.
So is it like a normal? I know it's magically caused, perhaps, but a normal case of like.
It appears to
someone
be
who
a
has-
normal case of short-sightedness.
could this be like Harrian and the Munchies? Like, is this
No.
a effect of this place?
Oh no, like, I'm definitely feeling really uneasy at the moment. Like, I've been really weirded out about how things are going at the moment, and I keep thinking we keep being watched and everything. I feel
Cherish.
really like, yeah.
You hear a voice. They don't trust you.
What? Who said that?
Who said what?
There's someone in my head right now.
What did they say?
You guys don't trust me.
I mean, that's a lie.
Um,
Maybe that's this place messing with you still.
maybe. This is definitely making me feel uneasy about this place even more. And also, it's just been really hot as well. I've just been feeling really warm and sweaty.
John, is Dax having any? I know it is feeling the paranoid and isolated, but anything else that's happened more recently?
You are feeling paranoid and isolated and clammy. But at the moment, those are the only symptoms you've experienced.
Mm-hmm. I'm keeping that to myself because I'm paranoid and isolated.
Has anyone else been feeling off? Like a bit
I mean,
odd and
other
weird?
than the obvious, I feel fine.
No clamminess, no.
I mean, only when we
That's a
went.
voices.
suspicious question to ask, so I was gonna not say anything.
Before we finish for the night, Tanny and Richard, could you both write somewhere on your character sheet DC 15?
If I can remember how to use this character sheets.
Just somewhere in maybe like the biography section.
I'm trying, but I forgot what button to press in order to edit.
We can do that after the session, once we've wrapped up stream.
Yeah. Actually, I can just do that for you now.
Thank you.
15. There we
Huzzah!
go.
Oh, there's something good in my biography, guys.
Because we'll need to bear that in mind for future rolls on the save. As you start to move into the city and towards this domed structure, you see it's a mirrored dome, supported by 4 basalt columns. We're going to wrap it up for now.
Hello.
Oakley dokley.
We'll be back in 2 weeks with more of this. But in the meantime, we have other things coming up. And I'm going to slowly say this bit because we're waiting for an ad break to finish. So the people that are watching now, thank you for your support. You've probably subscribed to us, which means you don't see the ad breaks. You get to see us still. I believe that's how this works with subscriptions.
And that means you're an absolute legend.
So thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Thank you for being at this part. It also possibly means you're watching it on YouTube if I leave this bit in the YouTube and the podcast edit, which means you're still absolute legends because it means you've watched this far into the video. So thank you for being here as well.
You absolute feet.
I've run out of thing to say. Somebody say something for like 30 seconds.
Potato, potato, potato. Peanuts. Flingle blobs. Mingle mangle boo.
Yes. I don't really know where to go with that.
That's John's shopping list.
Yeah.
Rogue has redeemed a stretch, which one is because he's a subscriber, but
can
also
press
very
down
thankfully covers the last 5 seconds of that ad break, which means that now everybody is back.